on board with us, Mike Tirico, Greg Oates in here. Greg, you look at the marquee, and it's a lot of offensive stars here. I'm looking at the other side. Defenses better show up here if you want to walk out with a win.
Yeah, I think the burden, of course, lies on the players, particularly the players in the secondaries of both of these teams. They're going to have moments where they've got to win one-on-one, as you said, against some of the top offensive skill players in the league. But I also feel like there's a lot on the shoulders of this defensive coordinator. Can you change up coverages, change up looks, make it difficult pre- and post-snap, not only on these wide receivers and skill players, but also on the guy with the ball in his hand, calling the shots, playing quarterback.
Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Brian Branch in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Shotgun snap for Wolf. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
On the run to the right. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. A gain of 11. And it's first and goal. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. And they get the first points of the game. What a way to start it, Greg. You get the ball. It's what you want to do. Settle into this game on top 6-0.
Mike, how often do we have coaches tell us the importance of playing with the lead? Well, they come take the ball right away on the first drive, all the way down there and strike first. And now the rest of the way, let's see how it plays out.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 2. He'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. Going to try to pick up the first down with his own read. They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
You know, Mike, it's funny, when you're facing these really elite defensive linemen, sometimes it's easier to make them the read guy rather than actually try to block them. Unfortunately, they're elite for a reason, and sometimes they're still able to make the play like we saw here.
The risk pays off to the 2 of 16 yards.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so
he works free. does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Here comes Worthy to return. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
He'll drop this one down to Judkins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 41-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, Ward. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big play on first down. And even 30 yards. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Again, it's Ward. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
He's going to like not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
This is 7 yards. It's second down.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
37. It's 1st and 10.
To Randy Moss.
That's quickly out to Harrison. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Nice job there getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. Now a 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
So much of that play